Freightliner products are designed both for efficiency and industry-leading safety. This is why the eCascadia goes through rigorous testing and validation. It also comes standard with many active Detroit Assurance safety features. However, if an accident does still occur, operators can trust that the eCascadia has also been extensively tested for crash safety and engineered to mitigate the risk of physical injury to drivers, passengers, and other motorists. The vehicle has also been designed to ensure that service technicians are protected from physical harm as they work around the high-voltage components. The Detroit e-Powertrain is equipped with a battery management system, BMS, that constantly monitors for any possible compromises to the high-voltage power circuit. The system's high-voltage interlock loop, HVIL, acts as a kind of circuit breaker that alerts the driver if an HV connection becomes loose, disconnected, or damaged during vehicle operation, and opens the circuit in the event of a collision or an accident during maintenance or repair. The BMS also continually monitors battery temperature to detect and avoid thermal runaway. The eCascadia features a specialized extruded side fairing that is engineered to act as an impact shock absorber, helping to protect the HV batteries from punctures and cracks in the event of a collision. This structure also doubles as a step for back-of-cab access and provides an additional layer of touch protection for HV cables and battery components. The side impact protection system has been rigorously validated against functional and high-voltage safety standards, including full vehicle crash testing. The eCascadia is equipped with sensors throughout the vehicle to detect a collision and automatically open the electrical circuit for the high-voltage system. This shuts down the batteries and e-axles to help avoid any risk of electric shock or thermal events. The driver may need to shut down the high-voltage system in case of fire, submersion, accident, or other emergency. Pressing the red emergency high-voltage disconnect button, also called the e-stop button, immediately disables the high-voltage system by stopping the flow of power to and from the high-voltage batteries. The e-stop button is surrounded by a yellow switch guard to protect it from being inadvertently pressed. Affixing a lock through the yellow switch guard stops the red button from popping out after it is intentionally pressed. Once the truck is considered to be in a safe situation, the operator can reset the e-stop by twisting the knob until the button returns to its undepressed position. The eCascadia is also equipped with an easily accessible emergency high-voltage cutoff point just under the cab and above the HV battery packs on the driver and passenger side of the vehicle. Like the e-stop button, cutting this cable will open the electrical circuit for the high-voltage system, shutting down the batteries and e-axles to help avoid any risk of electric shock or thermal events. The high-voltage system of the eCascadia is isolated from the chassis, and when undamaged, the system will not energize the surrounding water, even when fully submerged. Emergency personnel will check for damage and will disable the high-voltage system after removing the vehicle from the water. A USA Pro Shoreline multi-zone combustible gas detection system is standard equipment on the eCascadia. The system is designed to give early warning of a high-voltage battery thermal event by alerting the driver to elevated gas levels before they can become combustible. The gas detection sensors are always active, even when the vehicle is off. In the eCascadia, the system consists of 2 external sensors and a control panel. The sensors are located where rising gas vapors may pass by or accumulate under the deck plates at the midpoint of the high-voltage batteries. If the explosive gas detection system sensors detects a 50% concentration of the lower explosive limit for a gas and maintains that level for 6 continuous seconds, a red LED on the system panel illuminates and an alarm sounds. If a red LED illuminates when driving, quickly bring the vehicle to a safe stop, apply the park brake, turn off the ignition, and press the e-stop button on the dash prior to exiting the cab. Immediately call emergency services. Every eCascadia is equipped with an Acoustic Vehicle Alerting System, AVAS. The AVAS emits a low humming sound to alert pedestrians, bicyclists, and other non-motorized road users of the presence and approach of the vehicle. When speeding up, the volume of the AVAS sound increases until maximum volume is reached at about 19 miles per hour. This volume is maintained until approximately 60 miles per hour, at which point it turns off. It turns on again when the vehicle slows down to around 20 miles per hour. Along with these safety-minded design features, the eCascadia also stands apart in the battery electric truck arena thanks to its integrated Detroit Assurance Safety Systems package. The eCascadia comes standard with active brake assist, side guard assist, tailgate warning, adaptive cruise control to 0 miles per hour, lane departure warning, intelligent high beam, automatic headlamps and wipers. It's also the first Freightliner vehicle to include active lane assist as a standard feature, and the vehicle can be spec'd with optional video capture using Bendix Safety Direct and active side guard assist, which automatically applies braking in addition to visual and audible warnings to prevent a driver from accidentally turning right into a moving cyclist or pedestrian that might be in their blind spot. For more information on how to operate the Detroit Assurance Active Safety Systems, please search for the Detroit Assurance 5.0 driver training videos in the SmartSource mobile app. In the event that the eCascadia experiences a technical problem and becomes inoperable, the process for jump-starting or towing the eCascadia does not differ significantly from a diesel Cascadia tractor. While the eCascadia's 400-volt lithium-ion batteries power the e-axles, a pair of 12-volt lead-acid batteries under the hood power the vehicle's power steering pump, digital dash, HVAC, lights, and other low-voltage systems. If these systems are operated while the high-voltage system is turned off and unable to replenish the 12-volt batteries, then it is possible for these batteries to run out of energy and prevent the vehicle from starting. eCascadia vehicles are equipped with underhood jump-start posts, located on the passenger side of the front box assembly under the hood. Always connect to these posts instead of directly to the batteries. The procedure for jump-starting the eCascadia is the same as any diesel truck. Simply follow the instructions provided with the jumper cable set or refer to the driver's manual. If the eCascadia must be recovered by a tow vehicle, the typical procedure for towing a diesel Cascadia tractor still applies. Once the vehicle is in a safe location for proper front-end towing, the tow vehicle will be able to use a stinger assembly and recovery boom to lift the front end of the eCascadia off the ground and tow it by the same method as any other similarly sized commercial vehicle. Before towing, remove all rear axle shafts and cover the ends of the hubs with metal plates or plywood. Rear towing is not recommended for the eCascadia.